Hi there, water signs, it's Kay. Right then, you lovely lot, let's get started with your mid-monthlies. Okay, these are running from, let me check the dates, from the 15th to the 24th, between the 15th and the 24th of September. So, let's see what's coming in for Scorpio. Start with Scorpio, as always. Mid-month, 15th to the 24th for Scorpio. Mid-month, 15th to the 24th for Scorpio. Mid-month. Let's see, you guys. So, let me just pull these down. I'm trying to sort of get them in frame. Wow, Scorpio. What is going on here? Scorpio, I'm going to say if some of you feel like you missed an opportunity with a fire sign, that may come back around. For some of you, I'm going to clarify this. I wasn't going to jump straight into clarification straight away, but with this being here and this being here, I think it's time. Otherwise, for some of you, if you've got a fire sign from the past that you really struggled with, maybe you missed an opportunity with someone new because you were so busy letting go. I'm starting to think that's more what this is. Let me see. Alright, some confusion around this missed opportunity. Damn it, Scorpio. Oh God, I've got flippers out, left, right and centre. Damn it, Scorpio. Right. From what I can see, I think this is new. I think this is old. I think some of you have possibly had some sort of an emotional connection with fire sign in the past. Yeah, it was real, but it's a situation that wasn't ending and now we're letting go. If it's not a fire sign and this is your energy. Or it could be the person that you're involved with in the past. Someone with fiery qualities. Someone very passionate. I'm going to say very sexy. But there's some confusion here over a missed opportunity. Maybe this, like I said, I'm more inclined to say something new because we always have to tie in these cards, Scorpio. And I've got here a wheel not turning because the second chance has been turned down here, okay? And this is what's crowning, this is what's on your mind. I'm wondering if it's got something to do with some sort of relationship from the past where the feelings were mutual, it was passionate, it was sexy, it was really fun. But I'm just wondering, is that all it was? Was it not enough to continue or establish a relationship? And I'm starting to think this is something possibly new. A missed opportunity, if you like. Let me try and see if I can pull more signs from this. I've got Sag here as well. I've got there your death card, a missed opportunity, and it's ended. Second chances are no more. Someone was juggling, and you knew it. So yeah, it could have been someone that you really did feel for in the past. And again, justice reversed. It didn't go in your favour. Something very, very wrong here, okay? I've got someone possibly from the past coming back. So yeah, whoever this person was, maybe the opportunity was missed to rectify this situation, possibly with a fire sign in the past. But then coming into the now, we might see this popping back around, even though with judgment being reversed, you might not accept it. That might be the case. But then I've got this Two of Cups in the right way up position, Temperance in the right way up position, the Six of Cups. What I'm going to say to you guys is, If there is someone from your past and it felt like bad timing, maybe they were getting over someone else. Maybe you're the one who had a bad experience, more than likely with a fire sign. And there's been someone new that you felt you've missed an opportunity with. Or, like I say, they're the ones that have been going through this. Hence why you feel like it was a missed opportunity. Maybe because of bad timing. Death is there. It does represent awful timing. But at the same time, it can also mean good timing. That what has to end can have rebirth with something else, something better. And I'm sort of more inclined to say that this thing, whatever it was that was missed in the past, may have its chance to come back around again. I've got the Two of Cups twice, in your past and in your future. And I'm definitely inclined to say, Scorpio, something's got a chance of coming around again. Now, this is confusing me. I can't decide if you're going to turn it down. If a second chance comes back around, if you're going to turn it down. Or whether this is... I feel more inclined to say this is more you guys thinking the opposite. Like, no, I'd like a second chance, but I doubt it's going to happen. And then boom, right here. Feelings are mutual. The past comes back. The emotional connection is rekindled. That's what I'm actually seeing, Scorpio. Now listen, it can't resonate for all of you. But for some of you, it will. Seems like some Scorpios have got some sort of rekindling with someone from the past, okay? So, let me throw you some romance angels and see what they have to say, Scorpio. Alright, you've got Scorpios for mid-September, 15th to the 24th. 2017. Got the flirt card. Ooh, that wants to come out. There you go. A reconciliation, Scorpio. Let your friends help you. Could be a friend. Not gonna lie. This could be flirting with a friend. Brings back something that may have started. You don't know. Okay, to reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. There's definitely, with that card being there, I'm feeling a friendship theme going on here. So, let's clarify and see what this is all about, Scorpio. Okay, I've got something that's not manifested, may come back around. I see flirtation going on, but I also think you might have other prospects coming at you or other things to deal with. Hence why I'm wondering if you're trying to avoid a disaster by not acting on it too much. I've got the Hierophant, the card of Taurus. The Tower is also the card of Scorpio. I'm just going to pop one more on each of these. Okay, you guys, I'm not going to lie, there's something really weird going on here, okay? So, over this reconciliation card here, okay? Someone from the past is returning, and I think this is the indication as to who it might be. This is someone who couldn't manifest a relationship because something was missing for them, or they just weren't emotionally ready. Hence, they walked away from it. Don't get me wrong, it could have been you that walked away as well, and you're the one going back. Now, in the now, I don't think you are though, I think it's them coming back. In the now, I do see you trying to avoid a disaster here, okay? So I'm getting that you sense there's some flirtation going on, but you can't forget the past, hence why there's a need to protect yourself here, okay? But I've got the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you're focusing more on work and just keeping it flirty and light-hearted. This does say, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Maybe that's here to say, listen, yeah, maybe this person's coming back at bad timing. Maybe you are really work-focused at the moment. It does not mean to say you can't have a little bit of fun, Scorpio, and flirt. Now, over this Let Your Friends Help, you can't see someone offering commitment when Scorpio's not ready for it. It's as simple as that. Now, some of you are going to want it. However, there are external circumstances that are putting you as emotionally unavailable, I'm going to say. I think that, anyway, with that Queen of Cups being in reverse, I'd always see her as being emotionally unavailable. And this could possibly be coming from a friend. So, let's have a look at an advice card, see what Scorpio should do. So, advice, what should Scorpio do? What should Scorpio do? Right. For a start, I can see Scorpio doesn't want to be on their own at the minute, and you're not secure enough in your own. Or this person that you're concerned about, maybe you're emotionally unavailable because you know they're insecure and don't want to be on their own. Maybe they're coming across as a little bit childish. I've got 2 pages here, or there's some sort of an age gap. Whatever I see an offer being made, and Scorpio keeping their guard up, okay, and keeping your wits about you. And that is the overall advice, to keep your guard up here, okay, and to keep it light-hearted. Don't put so much seriousness on this, Scorpio. If you don't want to be with this person, I'm going to say right now, I think timing's bad. I think that's the only thing wrong with this. I think if you don't want to be with this person right now and you do want to focus more on work, then do so. But keep it light-hearted. There's no need to cut anyone off or anything like that. Just keep your wits about you, as this card would depict, okay? So that's what I've got mid-month for Scorpio. So, let me see. For Cancer. Excuse me, you lovely lot. I'm just going to grab some tissue. I've got a right blocked up nose. Bear with. Oh dear. Apologies for that, you lot. Right then. Let me see for, we're doing Cancer now. And then we'll do Pisces last but not least. Save the best for last day. Right, Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? Mid-month, September 2017. 15th to the 24th. Let's see. Got Cancer. Oh dear. See Cancer crying over spilt milk about something here. Okay, there's definitely something going on here for you lovely lot. Some of you could be dealing with other water signs. More specifically Pisces with the page. But with the Tower, I also see Scorpio. Initially, straight off the bat, before I even clarify this, Cancer, I'm actually seeing you're crying over spilt milk. I'm going to say maybe this is to do with self-pity. There could have been accusations of sneaking around, or someone's been sneaking around and they're trying to come back into your life. And I see you being a little bit vulnerable and naive with this. And I'm not going to lie, Cancer, it looks like you could be heading for something sudden, something possibly disastrous. Let's clarify. There were lessons in the recent past that you had to learn and you've not learned. It's as simple as that, Cancer. So, let's clarify. Alright, there's lies. You're probably crying over spilt milk about either heeding lies or telling lies. I see some of you having a lot of difficulty. I've got 2 pages reversed. There's no mistakes in the tarot, you guys. Listen, if you've got a water sign around you that has been lying to you, I see you crying over spilt milk because you know the truth, but you're not prepared to do fuck all about it. What the hell, Cancer? Confront this bastard or this bitch. Fuck's sake. Listen, there were lessons in the past that needed to be learned. A situation had to end, had to reach the end of its journey, and it hasn't. You've not learned from something here, Cancer. It could involve friendships or too much partying, too much celebration. Some of you are heading for some sort of an emotional disaster here, okay? A lack of confidence has brought this about. Let me clarify that tower again. Whatever is going to happen from here on out will be deemed fair. That does not necessarily mean it's going to go in your favour. But I do have the 7 of Swords. So if either you or you're accusing someone of being a sneaky piece of shit, maybe they haven't, maybe it's a false accusation, or maybe they have, but they're trying to come back around. Be aware at this time. What will happen from here on out is going to be deemed fair, okay? So if you've wrongly accused someone, it'll be fair. If they've wrongly accused you, it'll be fair. And then with the Chariot in the reverse, that's your card, Cancer. I do see you remaining stuck in this situation, even though the outcome is fair, okay? I do see you remaining stuck because of a lack of confidence, but the longer you guys remain stuck, the more disastrous it'll be. In a roundabout way, for some of you out there that are really, really struggling to move forward, I feel like it's going to take something suddenly disastrous just to shake you guys up a little bit. Just to open your eyes a little bit, really. Some of you could have a friend who's either backstabbed you or you've backstabbed them. And like I say, in the way that it gets rectified, it's deemed fair. Whether that's right for you or them. I just feel like you are crying over spilt milk over some sort of lies. I'm not going to say the serious lies. I'm going to say the more like white lies, but either you or them think it's serious when it's actually not. I don't feel like it's overly serious. I'm seeing you trying to move on, you're just not though. There is someone or something that Cancer should be breaking away from and they're not. They're remaining stuck. Even though the verdict is out, justice is in the right work position, you're still not over this shit. You're still not out of the woods just yet, Cancer. So, if you're feeling these energies now, it seems like they're not going to improve over the next 2 weeks. Put it like that, Cancer. So, let's have a look better at your love lives. There you got the Cancer. Cancer. I've got the soulmate card. Calling in your soulmate. Wow, Cancer. And engagement. Okay. Some Cancers have got it going in the love department. Let's clarify. What's these about? King of Pentacles. Some of you have got a soulmate with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that's giving you anxiety. The nightmare card right there. I do see an emotional connection that's here, okay? So some of you have acknowledged this and are trying to learn how to love again, I'm going to say. I see you taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, taking a bit of a risk here, actually laying some shit to rest. Good, Cancer. Not fighting anymore. Right, if you've got somebody in the I'm going to say if you're with an earth sign now, yep, no doubt, this is great, this is your soulmate right here, okay? For some of you, there's some anxieties here about lessons that you've recently learned and now we're afraid that history may repeat itself. Some of you, you know, if you're in a relationship, you could be literally getting engaged. Otherwise, if you're single, you could be in a relationship soon. If you're married, there could be anniversaries, celebrations, things like that. I've got some risky behaviour, though, with actually laying some stuff to rest. I'm just a bit concerned, because I've got a conflict card here, even though it's in reverse. I can't not heed the latter. Some of you I've recently split from her soulmate. You're trying to call in another one. And I can't help but feel like it's that old saying, to get over someone, you get under someone else, but this doesn't actually benefit you. It's not worth fighting for, and maybe someone wants more from you, or you want more from them, and there's a bit of conflict going on here. I mean, that 5 is in the reverse, so it's basically saying the fight's not worth the hassle. So, for some of you, you're going to give up fighting them and actually go along with this because you know the connection's real. Maybe even at war with yourselves, Cancer, because you're thinking, oh no, it's not going to happen, it's not right, blah blah blah, but deep down in your heart you know it is. Or maybe this is you just saying to yourself, listen, I'm not going to keep fighting this anymore. If it's worth it, it's worth it. The fight's not worth it is what I'm saying. The actual connection you guys have got actually is worth it. I mean, think of it, he's the King of Pentacles, King's the Masters of the Suit. This is like worth his weight in gold kind of guy or woman, whoever this is for you. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've got for you then, Cancer. Nice one. Right, let's have a look at Pisces. Sorry, I'm going to have to blow my nose again, guys. I'm so bummed up, full of cold. Oh dear. Right then, Pisces, let's have a look. Pisces, what's going on for Pisces mid-month, 15th to the 24th of September 2017 for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, Pisces, if this is your energy, I'm going to say you're a little bit emotionally drained at the moment. There's some lessons that you've had to learn, possibly at work, and it's drained you. I see a disaster being avoided in the recent past. Could involve the sign of Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. I do see conflicts in the near future. Initially, right off the bat, Pisces, I'm actually seeing you, because that page is what's on your mind. If it's not children and finances, possibly worry with money, especially if you've got kids. I think this is more to do with finances, because I've got 2 pentacles in this. And don't forget, the crown is always connected to the root. Past is always connected to the future, and the central issue connects all of them. So what you're actually thinking is about offers of money, or where's money coming from. The effect of that is being emotionally drained, and the root of that, maybe some of you start a new job, or maybe, I can't help but notice in that 3 of Pentacles, there's a couple there like going to the church to ask for help. Maybe it's a need to ask for help. But maybe the pride is standing in the way. I see disasters being avoided in the past as far as money's concerned, but it looks like maybe we're going through this again. And I do see a need to say, choose your battles wisely. Sometimes arguments and fights aren't necessary or aren't going to help anything. Right, let me clarify all this, because there's definitely something not quite right here. Two towers, one's reversed, one's upright. Oh dear. Oh, where's your card, Pisces? None too death, knowing what it's come out. Sorry, my nose is a right mess. It's because I'm burning incense. I wonder if I'm allergic to it. It smells lovely, but oh god, it's got my nose going all clogged up. So, Pisces, I see you being emotionally drained because of a sudden disaster problem, but more than likely involving money or work. Maybe some of you suddenly lose your job, I don't know. Some of you it's just an expensive cost. Some of you I see lawsuits that don't quite go in your favour, that end up costing you money. That is totally possible here for some of you. Someone takes you to court for something. Or this has already happened, you know, such as bankruptcy, and maybe now we're facing that prospect again. Maybe we've got in trouble with money again. Totally, could be totally the case. In a more love-rounded situation, I see 2 pages and I can't help but feel like there's children involved, or maybe an age gap relationship that's headed for some sort of disaster, and you know it because you're the one feeling emotionally unavailable. And I'm wondering now if you're trying to learn from past lessons because, you know, situations haven't always been fair. The Tower reverse, and I've got 2 towers, so, you know, I'm looking at possible sign of Scorpio as well, Pisces. I'm seeing you avoiding a disaster with the Ace of Cups being in the reverse. This was new love, but the connection just wasn't quite where you wanted it to be. So you avoided that disaster. I've got no doubt there may have been feelings there. I just don't feel like it was enough. But now we're thinking about confidence. Confidence to offer love again. But I do see either you or them walking away because it's not worth it. Someone's happy being on their own in their own turf with the 9 of Pentacles. I do see someone in limbo, possibly you, Pisces. I see you playing a balancing act because you need to know where you stand. However, toxic situations need to be broken away from at this point. I feel like this is your advice here. If you're thinking about leaving someone to go with someone else, think carefully. End it before we enter 3-way situations. No affairs. No. Like I say, this could totally be a work situation though. Some of you want to go it alone and go self-employed because maybe situations at work have been toxic and that's what you're breaking away from. I'm seeing a lack of love for the job, hence why the need for something else, possibly your own. There's a lot going on here, Pisces. It's so confusing. Let's take a better look at your finances. Sorry, not finances, your love life. I don't know why I said that. Alright, love life for Pisces. Mid-month, September 2017. Love life for Pisces. Children. Did mention children, you guys. Alright. Trust. And this could be the one. So some of you literally are thinking about leaving someone to be with someone else, but there's kids involved. Or you're dating someone that's possibly got kids and it's posing a bit of a problem as far as timing goes. This is basically saying that, yeah, this could be the one. So why don't we have a little bit of faith that this may improve. But let's clarify with the tarot and actually see how that's looking. I've got the Sun over children. So yeah, they're going to be the light of your life. And you know what you're going to choose. Some of you have literally had to choose between love and your kids. Maybe someone's been a bit selfish. Again, I've got another page of Pentacles. I'm going to say with that 9 of Cups being reversed, emotionally unfulfilled because of trust issues. Maybe someone doesn't trust you or that you don't trust them. And it's got something to do with money and children. Okay, that just flipped the Queen of Swords reversed. You could be involved with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who actually is the one. But I've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is the kind of person that's very, very, I'm going to say, flimsy. They're in and out. They might not spend much time with you. It's like when they're there, yeah, it's really passionate, it's really good, but they can be away for long periods of time. and we're looking at a three-way situation. You guys possibly involving fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm not counting the page because I see that as being a child. I think some of you this month are finding out that, especially if you're partnered with, see, it might not even be children. You could just think of the connotation that someone's being childish or someone is immature. If you are with someone who is considerably younger and you see them as being immature, maybe you think they're the one, but maybe then you realise how mature they are, especially if there's three-way situations going on here, okay? Some of you are married with kids and playing away with someone much younger. Either way, I see possible disasters looming here for Pisces, so it's a matter of tread carefully. And I think that's pretty much where I'm coming from. So if somebody's coming at you all crazy with trust issues, think, hang about, have I done anything to give them that impression? Or if it's them doing this to you, why don't you tell them outright, listen, you're giving me the impression that I shouldn't trust you. Why am I feeling like that? There's no smoke without fire, you know what I mean? Yeah, some of you could literally just be paranoid, but some of you could really find out that you're involved in a three-way situation this month, unfortunately. Not all of you, but some of you. But, you know, if any of these energies have, like, bothered you and you want to sort of see what it means for you personally, you feel free to book in for a private. And that goes for all three signs there. I'll leave me my description. In the meantime, though, you lot, I'm going to wish you all the best, and I'll be back at the end of the month to do the last week and see what's going on around the last week. Take care. Bye-bye for now.